my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I just had to let you know.
I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet his best is opening. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what...
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up.
Took that to the 35, nigga.
Every last dollar I got.
But listen to what I'm saying. Coach, you can tell your players to do whatever.
I keep out $10,000.
You hear what I'm saying?
Everything else I'm broke.
You hear what I said? As a coach, you can tell your players to do whatever. If they don't do it, who is that on? The coach or the player? You say you throw everything out there?
But if you coaching right, you managing shit right, you make that shit listen.
Well, no, I can't say that. Because remember that year what made me start hating San Diego? That fag. Why? Because that fag, I'm quite sure his coach told him, we need you just your namesake go out there. What did he do? Did he do his helmet like this? On the bench.
They got that tournament going down in Orleans right now. I should have signed up for that motherfucker, dog. Damn.
It was out there doing Ain't in the box, they gotta put it this in your name.
That's the only thing we gonna do.
Play out. That nigga wouldn't go out there for Ellen Rivers.
But if you hurt, if your leg hurt, why you on the sideline standing? You could be sitting down.
Why he ain't winning no Super Bowl? Why he ain't winning no Super Bowl? But you said if the coach had a game plan, like I said, that coach had a hell of a game plan. The game plan went out the window when his player put their helmet on and said, I'm hurt. I ain't going back out there. And he told me.
He played one of the bigger Madden players up there on the big screen. So I got a little recap for you guys. Also, they were talking a little bit about some MUT card information. You know I had to throw that in there. And who knows, we might be seeing them in the Final Four, baby. So I got the results in from today's events of where Coach is ranked. So stay tuned at the end of the video, and I'll let you guys know. So check out the events. Good luck to all my boys. And if you haven't, check out trythisplay.com. It's your boy Try Money. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that bell, hit that thumbs up. Let's get it. As descended upon Arlington, Texas, roughly 500 competitors here to kick off the new season.
To about the 35-yard line.
Seahawks take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Bill.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Pop, man, finally got the kid set.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Penny. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
I'm on
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Watson to the right side, complete to Miller. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
This is Miller. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Watson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson completing it to the right side, Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
These niggas, he playing top play. Oh my, I need to go play. Focus, defense, focus.
On 1st down, Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
And now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Mitch is like, you destroy him. Like, really, Mitch?
Nick, I never could do this again.
Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 12-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I like that tutorial. It was fun.
Wilson leaves this one to Penny. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
It's cool. Yeah, I should be. I worked for yeah, but I'll be on for a second.
On 3rd down, Wilson rolling to his left. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Oh, got juice. He got
there
juice.
He goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown.
He got juice, baby.
DK Metcalf. 71 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw, Watson.
Come on, man. Y'all got this bullshit ass shit
on.
on.
Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, he got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here's Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Now a first down throw, Watson.
Yeah,
He rifles one that's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
What you thought?
30.
What he thought?
The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And now Miller hit and fumbles. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Quit.
So the defense
Don't
there
quit,
opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's really a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
From the 16, Wilson out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Well, the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Wilson. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
You roll with me?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Oh, come on, man. What I'm saying, this nigga just keep getting lucky.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Damn, I couldn't catch up with it there.
Houston.
Fuck.
DeAndre Hopkins. 79 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Good play, dude. Dude doing a good play. That was a good play.
Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. Here's Watson. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
All right, my boy, you got that off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A handoff to Penny. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our
Throwing is Wilson. And the tight end Dixon left side. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 38, Wilson being chased out left.
I threw that away.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I threw that away.
Well, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Bernardrick McKinney there to make the stop. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
14, got it. Switch gears.
They'll try the right side here with Penny. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Credit the tackle to Peter Kalambai.
Fuck on.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And incomplete. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga. Fumble. Man, I just can't get
the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Quentin Jefferson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now it's Watson.
Yeah, drop that shit.
Incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
But you know it now. Don't be annoyed. Be careful, ho. Don't be annoyed. Be careful.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To throw is Watson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Going
to give this time to the tailback. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run with Penny. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, C.
Yeah, go on quit, nigga. It's over with. Go on quit. You concede your defeat. God damn it. See your defeat. Yeah. Yeah. That's the niggas that with magic. Yeah. Ash his ass.